Hey, KSP fans, welcome to 1.0, and what I'm going to newly term the Mostly Sane Science Division. That's right, we're getting back into science because the game is awesome. I'm so psyched, they've done such a good job. I mean, like anything, it's got a few issues, but all in all, what an update. Hell of an update. So yeah, here we are. It is not at the very beginning, as you can see. This is not dirt over here. I have upgraded this. I have upgraded this, and this guy has been, that guy's been upgraded once. Yeah, so we can do EVAs. Basically, I wanted to play it, get a little used to it, and in my thought process, I was like, you know, I could go back and redo everything from the beginning, all the little rockets, the little missions. But the truth is, let's just jump right into where I'm excited, which is right here, right now. I did the flyby on the moon. Worked out pretty well. My next mission is to orbit it. We're going to get right into that. That is going to be my flyby Orbital. You can see some of the other rockets. Nothing too special there. Pretty straightforward. I had a couple that were a little wobbly. Had to kind of do what the shuttle did, if that makes any sense. Y'all ever seen a close-up of when the shuttle launches? Those solid rockets, they fire, it pushes the shuttle to one side, and then they wait for it to lean back up straight, and then they let it go. That's kind of what I had to do. I had to wait for it to wobble back straight and then send it up. It worked pretty well. I've been very frugal with my rockets. This is the most expensive one yet at $46,000. Trying to stay profitable. This is an $80,000 venture, plus I think the $25,000 I got up front, so that's awesome. My flyby Orbital has a few stages. We got a couple of shoots. I've had very good luck, I'm going to call it luck, with re-entry. Even did a little aero braking with the flyby, just using the bladers and the engine. We've got two sets of parachutes just in case. Science-wise, we've got Goo, we've got Science Junior, we've got thermometers. That's where we're at with that. I'm loving this new part, ready to check this out. I have not looked at this yet. This is going to be brand new. Haven't looked at this yet. That's going to be brand new. All these new things for us to explore together, and I love it. I love it. Not to worry about IRD. Let's go ahead and get out and do a launch. Let's make sure my thing is... Yeah, oh, I needed to fix this. That's right. I had a little oops. Yeah, this needs to come off from here. Yes. I had a little oops. I hit the Windows key by mistake as I was recording. This is like the second time. Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? Yes, I did. Let's do that. That's okay. And then we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And hope all my struts and everything connect back together. Yep, that's looking good. Alright, we do that. And then that fires that. This gets rid of those two. That engine's still going. Yeah, we're looking good. Okay, we're looking good. Yep, that's all fine there. Liking all this new stuff over here. It's awesome. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, my little oops. Yeah, I hit the Windows key and all of a sudden Fraps crashed and my mouse was all over the place. Bleh. So here we are. This is kind of round 2, but I didn't get very far. So let's get out here and launch, and then on the way up we'll talk about IRD, we'll talk about plans, goodies, etc., etc., etc. But I want to get going. Oh, I did put another crew member on board. As you can see, I have no problem reverting. I am not looking to make my life... I'm not looking to make myself crazy with a bunch of grinding. No. No, we want to have fun. I want to have fun. Alright, so we need a scientist because we're going to need him to reclaim the experiments, etc. So we got a scientist and a pilot. That is good. Let's save that. Throw it back out on the launch pad. I think we're ready to go. Because I am ready. I'm so excited to get this going on. All new... to me, you know, exploration. We're gonna, you know, do some resource gathering eventually. It's so cool, so much new stuff to check out. Yes. All right, so pretty straightforward. You notice that I've got this thing pranced up in the air. I figure, hey, I'll take an extra 30 feet if I can get it. I'll take it. Efficiency. Mostly sane. Jebediah and Bob, my two favorite guys in the whole world, ready to go, gentlemen. 3, 2, 1. Hey-ya! Alright, we're going to go way down on those liquids because we don't need them at the get-go. Those 4 solids are more than enough to slam us up through the air. I have tried to be as aerodynamic as possible. Got the nose cones going. I've got these experiments and whatnot, parachutes behind the ablators. So should be okay. Alright, we're getting low on the solids. I am ready to throttle up on liquid. 3, 2, 1, throttling up on liquid, transferring. And that is just enough to keep us going. Looking good, looking good. We're watching this. We want to get above 10,000. We're going to start doing our gravity turn. Oh, yeah. So cool. I have been having so much fun. In fact, I have had to, like, make myself stop at night. I've been playing this. Oh, man, it's been so much fun. So let's talk a little bit about IRD. We're going to get a little gravity turn going here. Just a little one. Get that going. Yep, just a little to start out. Nope, that's the wrong way. I keep forgetting I've got this thing pointed weirdly. Different from its normal. So the 90's actually down here. That's what we want. That'll be fine. Getting ready to run out on these liquids. That is okay-doke. 12,000. We're going to push that down a little more gravity turn-wise. Try and get the best, most efficient orbit possible. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys know from the past with ISD, IRD, it's two very, very different... Oop, there's sound barrier, I'm pretty sure. Very different entities. Insane Rockets Division requires a lot of me doing stuff off camera. A lot. Hours and hours and hours and hours, and then a lot of editing. Okay, staging. Good to go. Good to go. 24,000. Let's get this right on over. We're going to need to look at the map pretty soon. Let's go ahead and do that now. Let's have a look at the map. Coming on in. 44,000. That's looking pretty good. We're going to let that get quite a bit higher. I'd like to get that right on up around 60, 70. I'm going to ease back on the throttles a little. Ease back on those throttles a little. Yep, yep. Looking good, though. Looking good. 61,000. Yep. All right, got to pay close attention. I'll finish up what I was saying here in a minute. 68. All right, we're throttling way back now. 70. Throttling way back. All right, notice my speed is still increasing. Just ever so slightly. We'll just keep those engines on. That's going down, but just by a little bit. I hate to lose speed. I know I could probably cut the engines, just come right on up to the AP and push it out. Yeah, this is, for those of you who haven't seen me before, I am your everyday average gamer. I am not an expert at this. I have a few interesting, kind of, we'll call them jerry-rigged, Kerbaled. Let's go with Kerbaled methods on how to do things. This is one of them. You want an orbit that's not really difficult to get at. Not real complicated, probably not the most efficient, but it's my favorite way to do it. What I'm going to do is I'll keep just a little bit of throttle on here, just a little bit, just barely, just keeping that speed. Let this come right on back to me, and then we're going to burn more sideways and try and keep this down. It's already much higher than it needs to be, but I'm not worried about it. I'm really not. So we're going to push this on down some more. That'll increase our speed. And we'll keep the throttles right where they are, nice and low. Let's get the fuel up here so I can see what's going on. This is coming back towards us. Alright, so as you can tell, my point with the IRD versus MSSD is mostly Sane, Science Division, is that this is a straight playthrough. I don't have to edit a lot. There's no homework. I have hours to do at night like I do with IRD. So I can do these no problem. No problem. I can record a bunch of this, get them out. You know, you guys want to see me play a straight game, that's what this is. Not quite as popular as IRD, but I don't care. It's a fun game. I want to show how KSP is supposed to be played. And, you know, enjoy it with you. I mean, I love this game. I love the fact that it's like a brand new deal. Alright, so we're coming up on that. You can notice I do have patch conics. That was very, very important. 17, 16. We're going to let that get down just a little bit more. We're going to aim a little bit more down here. That's good. Let's start throttling up. Throttling up. Alright, that's getting really close to me now. So I'm going to keep throttling up. Throttling up. Throttling up until that starts to push away. Oh, it's getting really close to me. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, it went past me. That's bad. I've screwed it up a little. I've screwed it up a little. Oh. I think it's going to be okay, though. This should start coming back to me. Oh, darn it. Did I blow this? I might have blown this. Dang it. I am firing engine. Oh, it's just the one now. I should have, yeah, that's where I made the mistake. I should have had that powered up. And these should be separated. Oh, Thor, 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 Thor. I want to revert. I want to revert. Because this is going to burn a lot more fuel. Yeah, I screwed it up, guys. Let me revert, and I'll come right back to where we are. See, what I just talked about not editing, and we're going to edit right here. Alright, give me a second. I'll be back with you next. Okay, and I'm back. Here we are. Same kind of situation. I'm going to remember to let these go this time. Yeah, so we're throttled back. Yep, still maintaining speed. That's looking good. Let's point this out here, because we already got enough height. It is a good thing to punch right on out of the atmosphere. Now with the air resistance and the engine efficiency, much better in a vacuum. So you want to go ahead and get that rocket right on out of that atmosphere. Get it out. Gotta get it out. Alright, so these are getting ready to stage. We're looking good. We're looking good. That's plenty high. That's way higher than it needs to be. Lean this on over some more. Alright, those are done. Get rid of them. I'm going to throttle up just a little bit. So yeah, we're doing here. This is looking fine. 89's way higher than it needs to be, but that's okay. I think we're alright efficiency-wise. I think we're okay. I'm going to let this come back to us. So as I was saying, yeah, so this straight playthrough, not as much with the editing. Much easier to do. And we're going to try and fit it in so that, yeah, you get a mission per episode, that kind of thing. We're going to try and fit that in, try and keep it under 20 minutes. If we get to 25, that's fine. I want you guys to at least see a mission. I want to keep you hanging too much. Now, that's coming right back to us. We're doing fine. Fuel's looking good. I've got all the science from kind of around the Kerbal area, so we're good there. Yeah, these guys are looking. I want to check on the IVA from this cockpit. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's get back out because we're coming up on the thing. Yeah, we're going to need to start throttling up on that. Throttle up. We want this to be pushed back out. So we're going to throttle up, till this starts going the other way. That's how I do it. I know I'm higher than I need to be, but it works. Alright, so see that slowing down? And again, you can do this without the patch cons. Just watch as this starts moving closer to you. You want it to push away. Want it to push away. Alright, let's see if I can get stage only on here. Yeah, we're doing okay there. 6. It's right up to me. 5. Really close, okay. The other thing I want to start doing is lean this way over. But I'm not going to do that until we're... Yeah, I'm still doing fine on that until we're pushing this out. Sticking at 4, looking good, looking good. I think maybe I can come down just a little. Yep, hanging at 4. Oh, it's getting a little closer to me. Getting really close to it. I don't want to go past it. It's not the end of the world if you go past it, but oh, shit, got a stage. Excuse me. There we go. That should be fine. That should keep us right where we want to be. Keep us right where we want to be. Yep, there we go. There we go. It's starting to push out. There we go, T+1, and we can start leaning it over. Coming back to us again. That's alright, it's going to start pushing out. It's going to start pushing out. Come on, start pushing out. I've crossed it, but I'm really close on it, so I think we're still okay. Think we are still okay. Yeah, there it is. Now it's pushing out. We're going to start throttling down because I've pushed over. You can either push down or throttle down. Right now I'm going to start saving some fuel. That's still moving away, so we're going to throttle back even more. Moving away, throttle back. That is hanging nice right there. Obviously 93,000 is way above where we needed to be, but that's okay. It's alright. Alright, now we're going to start pushing down. Coming back towards us a little, that's alright. It's not going to matter in a second. It's going to start zipping away from us here real soon. And we're not going to need much more fuel at all to keep this into an orbital trajectory. There we go. Doesn't matter. It's going to get much closer. That's okay. Fuel's looking good. We got to get an orbit this time and return. Alright, there's the PE coming up. I'm going to throttle even further back. We're going to get it nice and level. Right there. Watch that PE come up. That's staying stagnant. That's perfect. Come on up, PE. We're going to let it get to about 80. It's going to be fine with me. That's going to be good right there. I'll call that. Alright, so here we are. We are in orbit. Ah, yes. Let's have a look. Oh, she's beautiful, isn't she? Beautiful. Let's get that new camera. Oops, not that new camera view. This new camera view. We want free first. There we go. Nice and level. Look at that. Oh, she looks good. Love you, KSP. Love you. So cool. So cool. Alright, let's see what this one looks like from the inside. Oh, man, the views from in here. Oh, man, it looks so good. Squad, you all have outdone yourselves. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. A little heads-up display there. Are you kidding me? Alright, whoops, that's not what I want to do. Do that one, and then we're going to do this one. Look at the interiors on these. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Come out of the cockpit, and we're going to make sure we are controlling from here. Yeah, things are looking good. Let's see where the moon is relative to where we are. Alright, it's way over there. Alright, so this is the tip trick for the day. I've already told you kind of about how I get an orbit. Works? It works. Alright, I know there's more efficient ways to do it, but my way works. That's the way I've always done it. It's the way I'm probably always going to do it. I'm your everyday average gamer. Yeah, and I'm talking like this. So yeah, here we go. Alright, let me check my time. We're doing good. We're going to run a little long today, but that's okay. It's the intro episode of Season 3. Mostly Sane Science Division. Bob and Jebediah, very excited to be in space. Gentlemen, it's so awesome to have you on board. Oh, don't think I ain't loving on the ladies. Valentina's been up. She's been up. Yes, she has. Alright, so here's your next little thing. And I'm sure most of you already know this, but if you're new to the game and you're getting to the point where I gotta have an encounter with the moon and I don't know how to do it, it did kind of take me by surprise in that you don't have patch conics. So when I did my first Mooner burn, I expected to see an encounter, which you used to get whether you had patch cons or not. And I got nothing, and I ended up burning a whole lot more fuel than I needed to. And then it kind of dawned on me. It's like, oh, I'm going to get an encounter. It's just not showing me. So there you go. If you're wondering about that, you're going to get an encounter if you do it this way. And this way is this. And I know I've said it before, so blah, blah, blah. Here we go. This way is this. We're going to zip on up to the moonrise. All you have to do to get an encounter with the moon is wait for it to rise. Once you see the moon rising, that's when you do your burn. You will get a mooner encounter. It will happen. Whether it shows it to you or not, you will get one. So don't overburn. You know, burn out to whatever it is, 11 million, and then stop it. Stop it. Don't overburn like I did. But I have upgraded, so now I have patch conics. I'm not going to use it for this, just to, you know, to use this as an example of what to do. We might try and get a little science right here, just in case I haven't been over this particular. Yeah, see, I've already got that one, so that's fine. We'll just keep right on going. I've gotten most of the orbital science I'm going to be able to get without doing, you know, North Pole stuff, that kind of thing. Get my earpiece back in a little better. There we go. Get that stuck in there. Alright, so yeah, we're coming on up, waiting for the moon to rise. So lovely. Looking good. Nice peaceful music. You know, one of the things I've been thinking about is, you ever notice, like, when you have stuff going on right around the base or down on the ground, there's no ambient music at all. I mean, there's some ambience, but there's no music. I'd kind of like to have a little ground music. I don't know. Not a big deal. Kind of be nice to have a little ground music. There's something in the background. I suppose I could put it in, but, you know. Anyway, I think I don't know if I mentioned IRD, where that's at. I did finish the garage, finish with a question mark, ... It works. Frame rate 1.0 is impossible to record. Gonna need to do some experimenting off camera, figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Best guess is we're gonna stay in 0.9 with IRD for a while. But not here. I am ready. I want 1.0, so that's why we are here. There it is. There's my moon. Alright, so that's it. I mean, that's all you got to do, folks. This is not freaking rocket science. So yeah, let's get this right on up here. Yep. And we get that cycled and start our burn. Yep. Start our burn. We need an orbit this time. Patch conics will show us the encounter, but you don't need it. You will get one. If you do what I just did, you will get an encounter with the moon. That's it. That's all. That's all I got to say for you about that. What we're hoping for right now, because I have not tested this, is do we have enough fuel to go into orbit and then get back out? I don't know. I don't know. That's the beauty of it. Science, experimentation, hypothesis, test hypothesis, concur or scrap it. Alright, so that's headed out nicely. Kind of get it, let it go right on out to about 11 million. Keep an eye on everything. Ease back on that throttle. Ease back. Ease back. 5, 6, way back now. Don't need much more. Fuel's looking pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. We want to keep this as minimal a burn as possible. 9, 10. We're getting real close. I've got my finger on the X key ready to shut it down. There it is. Perfect. Perfect. That will work just fine. That will work just fine. Yeah. Alright, good. So here we are. It's a little dark, so not much for scenery. Yeah, let's turn off the SAS so I'm not using electric charge. Yeah, I think we're good to just zip, zip, zip on out. Let's go ahead. Come on out. Woo! Wave goodbye to Kerbal. Bye-bye. So gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Let's get rid of that. Yeah. Nice. Oh, it looks so good. Mm-mm-mm.